Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I want to say thank you for stopping by for a visit today. This is my second video for today, so if you watched the first video, I appreciate you coming back to watch the second video. My earlier video was the Yarn Fairy Friday video, and then I decided to pop back on with another video. So I really appreciate it, and I hope you're all having a great day. It is Friday, and I'm so thankful that we all made it to Friday. And do you have plans for the weekend? I do not have any plans for the weekend other than to work on my fair projects that I'm working on to enter into the fair. And so, speaking of the fair, I've been going through my fair entry book and looking for things to see what I'm going to enter in the fair, and also going to my bedroom and looking through some totes that I have where I have some stashed projects that I have already made, you know. And so the rule for our fair is it has to be made since the last fair. Well, at our last fair, I did not know how to crochet. So, any projects I have that is crocheted is definitely eligible for the fair, because I didn't know how to crochet. I entered loom knit items at our last fair. It's pouring down rain. That's fine. I welcome it. But anyway, so after the fair, I learned to crochet, and so I have a ton of crochet projects that are eligible. So I've been looking through those and, you know, trying to find projects that I can enter. And there is a category for a crocheted purse. So I was like, yep, I got one back there. And so I went and got one of the purses out. I think there were several in there, but I picked the one that I wanted to enter that was my favorite. And so here it is. Here is my crochet purse, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. And it has a handle. Okay, so there's not a pattern for this. I just kind of made it up on my own. What I did was I crocheted some granny squares, and it's like a daisy granny square. And I did, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I did 14 squares. And then I sewed them together. So I have 4 on the front and 4 on the back. I have 2 on the sides. Let's see if I can get that where you can see. I have 2 on each side. And then I have, I thought I had 2 on the bottom. Let me see. No, I don't. So it's only 12 squares. No, it is 2 on the bottom. It is. It's 14 squares because there's 2 on the bottom that make up the bottom of the bag. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going around the perimeter of the bag. And then, so I single crocheted those squares together, and I just laid them out like I wanted it to, you know, I did 4 and did 4, and then, I just did, you know, 2 there and crocheted over here, and I just kind of went around crocheting them all together. And then I came to the top and I put just single crochet in gray all the way around, and I did that for a couple of rounds there, and then I just skipped the next round. I just skipped a space on this side and then skipped a space on that side, and it's the same amount of space. And then when I came back, you know, single crocheted back into the chain that I had left, and you know, finished up the handle. So the handle's just kind of built into the bag, and I did stick a package of yarn in here just to give it a little weight so you can see what it looks like. But without that in here, this is what it looks like. So I was just letting the yarn give it a little shape. But anyway, it's a crochet purse. So that's the one I'm going to enter into the fair. I started to say the parish fair, but really we just call it the Arklamas Fair because it's kind of Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, that little clustered area. It's a fair for that whole community. I mean, that area, that surrounding areas. In Louisiana, we do not have counties, so we don't say county fair. We have parishes. Like I live in Ouachita Parish, and there's parishes all over. Where other states have counties, we have parishes. I don't know. We're the only state that has parishes. I don't know what's so special about us, but anyway. So excited to be gathering up some projects to enter into that, and so I just wanted to share with y'all that this is my project for a crochet purse. And I love this purse. I love the daisy granny squares. And I was on a big granny square kick at that time. And I was just making lots of things with granny squares. And so I made several bags with granny squares. And I gave, one to my niece and just, different people who wanted one. I just gave them a granny square bag. And so this is one that I have left. And like I said, I did not follow a pattern. I just made a bag putting squares together. But anyway, guys, it is raining, and it sounds so good on our metal roof. I hope that I am able to lay down and take a nice nap with the rain on the metal roof. And I'll sing myself to sleep by singing "I Love a Rainy Night." But I hope you guys are all having a great day and a great weekend. I don't really have any plans for the weekend except to work on some fair projects. I have a couple going. I have a project going that I want to do a tutorial on. And so I need Big Daddy to help me with a section of that because my hands aren't strong enough to do a special part for that project, and so he's going to help me with that this weekend, and we'll probably record it because it's going to be part of the video. I mean, it's going to be part of the tutorial. And then we don't have any other plans really. We've already bought groceries. We probably just hang out. I don't know if he has any kind of plans or if he plans on working or anything like that. I don't think so, but who knows, Who knows? Our son Elijah lives at home with us, but he works and he is gone a lot. I mean, he comes home every night. He always comes home every night, but he's, works and then he goes out with friends and such and, living the life. Living the life, but he always, lets us know that, hey, I'm not coming straight home. I'm going here with so-and-so, and, I'll be home later. I mean, he's very considerate to let us know things like that. He's 22 years old, so he don't really have to do that, but he's very considerate and just keeps us in the loop on what he's doing and where he's going and all that. I have to tell y'all this. So, in yesterday's video, I talked about my son Dakota's big head, right? And then later, I talked about my friend Angela, and at the very end, I mentioned that she's my friend that doesn't have a crafty bone in her body, which is very true. And so, later on, Angela's like, well, what was today? Bash Dakota and Angela Day? And she was laughing, though, but she said, you talked about Dakota's humongous head, and you talked about it and have a crafty bone in my body. She said, I was waiting on you to tell that Elijah thinks he wears a smaller shirt than he does. Oh, so I have to tell you this story now. So my son Elijah had a shirt that they gave him at work that I guess they'd ordered him in, I don't know. And he was supposed to wear this shirt for the week or something. And he in the mornings when he gets up, he's getting a shower, and I'm sitting at my desk. And when he gets out of the shower, he opens the door a little bit while he's getting dressed. I can't see the door. But anyway, he opened the door so we can talk while he's getting dressed and such. And so he's getting dressed, and we're talking about different things. And then he said, we got these shirts in that we're supposed to wear all this week, but they didn't have my size. And so I had to get this one. And he comes out, I was like, well, let me see. And he comes out and he shows me the shirt. He's wearing it. And I said, well, it looks good on you. I said, what size is it? He said, 2X. I said, what size do you wear? He said, extra large. And I was like, you don't wear an extra large. I said, that shirt fits you good. You don't wear an extra large. And he said, all my shirts are extra larges. And I said, yeah, but you need a 2X. And he had went back into the bathroom, was doing his hair or whatever. And it was just a long, silent pause. And then he said, wow. I'm always giving him a hard time. Always, always. But anyway, that's just the way we roll. But so my friend Angela was like, you talked about Dakota, you talked about me. I was waiting on you to talk about Elijah. So there, I told Elijah wears shirts. It's not his size. They fit him just fine, but I like to mess with him. But anyway, I guess I will let you all get going, and I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll be back this weekend with videos, so don't think you're not going to see me again, because you will. I'll pop back up when you least expect it. Bye, friends.